of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Dylan Brooks. Allen is out there with Booker. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the 4-man position. And for the Warriors, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And Richard. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Now here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Green. Last game we saw him score 14. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And a dunk by Booker.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now, here's Butler. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Yeah, Curry just doing damage from deep. If you give him any separation, his three-point shooting is deadly.
Now here's Brooks. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Booker following the basket by Stephen Curry. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Allen with the screen for Booker. Shoots over Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Hield. Green kicks to Hield. Takes it inside. No good on the shot. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Allen. Bucket is good.
Yeah, attacking the basket with confidence. I really like when Grayson Allen puts it on the deck and uses his body as well.
Now here's Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Allen. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
Hield kicks to Butler. Back to Hield. This one for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And never shying away
from a three. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Now here's Brooks. Scoreless thus far. Back to Booker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Suns. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, the Warriors right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And right now for Phoenix, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now, here's Melton. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Fires from 14. Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep. Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Melton finds Green. Here's Kuminga. No good with the triple. Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Golden State moving it around. Down against Kuminga. Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Butler out there with Horford. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Moody in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Over done. And it's off the back rim. No good. Suns lead by 4. A steal. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the paint. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Gillespie. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Here's Goodwin. Iguodala controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Iguodala's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Stepped in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Kuminga. And Phoenix making a change here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Booker the pass to Gillespie. No good from Booker. Warriors trail by 4. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First one falls for. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Green with a screen on O'Neal. Butler from outside. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Booker inside. He's defended by Pajemski. A nice shot by Booker.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry from deep three-point land. Brooks grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Suns.
Into the lineup for Phoenix, number 8, Grayson Allen.
Here's Williams. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Allen for 3. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. Suns leading by 8. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Booker, and there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul. Checking in for your Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga, Will Richard, Buddy Hield.
Booker against Curry. Booker draws the double. O'Neal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. Six on the shot clock to end the drought. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. And finished off by O'Neal.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Suns leading by 13. Here's Allen in the corner. O'Neal with it. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 34 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Green with a screen on Allen. Back to Green. Stolen by O'Neal. High post Allen. Curry meets him. Left side, O'Neal. One-on-one fast break. Richard, Brooks covering. Pass to Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 9.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Booker looking around.
Warriors foul. Will Richard. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
.30 seconds left here in the second. Williams dishes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal from long range.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brooks. Allen for the 3. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
What isn't Booker doing out there? Playing with a lot of intensity, working hard to impact this game.
Yeah, big night for Book so far. Tough to imagine that changing. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe block some field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Phoenix leading by 11. Tim, what would your advice be to get the Phoenix Suns back on track for their new head coach?
I think they need to change their mentality about what wins in this league. It's about defense and activity level. You got to have those players who are willing to lock in, fight, and battle for those 50-50 balls.
On the court for the Suns, Mark Williams is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Allen. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Pass to Brooks. For three, Booker, good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Booker's got 15.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
Green with a screen on Booker. Takes the three. The shot by Curry, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams, a screen on Curry. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Warriors trail by 14. Healed outside. Butler from outside. That one doesn't drop.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
For three, Booker. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Healed outside. Back to Butler. Curry against Allen. Curry is inside. He's got 11. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that is exactly why Curry is must-see TV.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
check out the stats for Jimmy Butler. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Pass to Allen. Here's Booker. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 12. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. O'Neal wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. And Green slams it in.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Brooks. Yep, that one goes. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And it's Butler missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Booker kicks to Allen. Back to Booker. Williams sets a screen for Booker. Down low. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Heel, and the Suns also making a change. Gillespie's checked in. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Butler on the way. Hard earned by Butler.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
O'Neal sets the screen for Allen, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Kuminga's come in for Butler, and the Suns making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. Here's Kuminga. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Horford comes in for Draymond Green, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry.
Well, there was a little bit of a learning curve for Jonathan Kuminga coming into this league. The athleticism was always there, and now his skills have come a long way.
Here's Allen, and he banks in the layup. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Melton against Allen. Melton passes to Horford. The shot's good.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Phoenix leading by 8. Pass to Allen. Dunn with a screen on Melton. To the inside. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Podziemski with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. A nice shot by Moody.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Suns have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Gillespie. Shoots over Podziemski. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. Booker going to work inside.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead, leading by 8. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Butler. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the shooting guard. And that one drops for him. Dunn's got his first 2 points of the night. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And the shot goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First team foul. Shooting for the Suns, Iguodala at the line for one.
One shot.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Mark Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Curry looking around. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ajemski on the wing. To the left wing. Horford kicks to Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Suns leading by 11. To the paint. Booker draws the double. Here's Williams. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, playmaking remains an underrated part of Booker's game. He is more than capable of making smart passes and creating shots for teammates.
Curry finds Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And that one misses. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Back to Curry. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brooks kicks to Allen. Pass to Booker. Back to Allen from downtown. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 14. Here's Hield. Plenty of space. Buries the jumper. And here is Allen. Booker outside. Williams up top. Now Brooks for three. Hield rips down the rebound. Now Butler. Curry outside. Takes the three. Beautiful throw from Curry on the three.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fantastic finish by Booker.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
From outside, cleared away by Brooks.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Allen outside. Now Brooks. Now Booker shoots the three. Tips it up. Oh, sticks the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Curry is inside. Working on Booker. Not that time. It won't go.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Suns.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Now Booker. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Williams, the second chance shot is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.